So a few of the areas that I see often get missed is things like your background photo. Okay. So you can have like a header image in your LinkedIn profile. So making that relevant to what you do. So if you are a mechanical engineer, maybe some of the imagery can relate to exactly what you do in your role. Then you can create like a little collage of images using something like Canva. Good. So a header image is often not done. Having a summary, is an overall summary of your career, not just your current role, but even things like having recommendations. Okay. A lot of people don't get recommendations, and that's social proof for you. So it's like having a testimonial, yes. But it's a recommendation that sits on your profile, looks great. Uploading projects you've worked on, like really looking at all the different areas and putting as much information into that real estate as possible. I think you're allowed something like 2,000 words in your summary and your current role. So make use of that real estate. Don't just have dot points of, oh, I do this and I do this and I do this. It needs to be worded in a way that a potential employer or recruiter can look at it and go, oh, wow, this is how they help people. These are the solutions that they provide or the outcomes. So again, even your title, what I often see with people is they'll have, oh, my name's Tanya and I'm chief of everything. Rather, the title should be, I help businesses solve X, Y, Z. So it's more around the outcomes rather than having your actual title as such. So again, it's all outcome and solution based. So it's little things like that and thinking about how you can take it to a new level rather than just having some of the basics that even a lot of people get wrong, because I see so many bad profile photos that you just cringe and go, oh my God, really? Your wedding photo's not, your photo of you surfing on the weekend. Like there's things that just aren't acceptable as profile photos. So again, just get the basics right as well.
We're doing a whole episode on photos, so that's coming up soon. And that's pure comedy, some of that. So I was just thinking when you were saying that, so some industries like, and we talked about other, Facebook, but maybe like Instagram, if you're in a visual arts, or that would play a part.
Definitely. You can do some really creative stuff on some of these platforms. So I say, use a lot of video content. Video is, going to be 74% of all online traffic this year, according to Google. Like it's really important to have video content. And again, it shows your personality and people can get to see a bit more about you. So have video content on your LinkedIn profiles and across other areas like blogs. Certainly things, if you're a bit creative, you can create little infographics that, rather than just doing a resume, create an infographic with your career. Like there's lots of free tools that you can access now to be a little bit creative. So it's about how you can stand out using some great imagery perhaps. So if you are creative, so if you're in marketing and those sorts of roles, typically you're more of a creative person. Use that to your advantage. Graphic design. If you're a graphic designer, you want to have amazing graphics and so forth in everything that you're putting out there, because that's showcasing your talent.
That's right.
So again, it's thinking about what you do, your expertise, and how you can showcase that in the best possible light for a potential recruiter or an employer to look at that. And making sure that everything you do is boss friendly.